Go ahead and try, hit me if you're able. Can't you see that my relationship is stable? I can see you hate the way we intermingle, but I think you're just mad cause you're single.
What's up, you guys? This is DU1 Brony. This is going to be a new episode of MLP. It's called Brotherhooves Social. From the title on itself, it's either there's apparently a Brotherhooves Social that I was never told about, and apparently just came after the Sisterhood Social, or this is supposed to be a run-on on the episode where apparently I was really interested of what Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle felt when they missed out on the Sisterhood Social. The only thing I can think about on this title is that something involving Apple Bloom and Big Mac, since I know Sweetie Belle does not have a brother yet. No, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a brother, but I could be wrong about that in this episode. So, in any case, we're gonna get started on the newest episode, and also before I get started, for those people who are still wondering when I'm gonna do a reaction to the movie, I'm going to do it after the season finale of season 5. That's because I want other people that are doing reaction videos to get their reactions out so they can get their stuff done, and then I'll be probably the last guy out. And I would rather much prefer that than last time where I think I was one of the first guys out. And a lot of people, let's just say it was a lot of things that I really wish I could have avoided, and it didn't. To tell you the truth, when I first uploaded that movie reaction, I literally thought I was going to get like 10,000, if not just a little bit higher or below when it comes to like consistency standards of a movie reaction. But that got over 300,000 views, and 85% of those people just told me to shut up. I don't want that. It doesn't bother me as much as people think it does. It actually just, like, if I can avoid it, which is now, I'm doing it. So I'd rather have the people who actually feel like watching the reaction instead of having people get on to the reaction, not read the description that clearly states I'm going to be talking throughout the video, and then proceed to waste half their life typing down a comment that doesn't actually affect anything in life. With that being said, let's just get started with the new episode before I go off on a rant. Anyway, Brotherhood Social, let's go. 3, 2, 1 now. Also, I got this on Kiss Cartoons. For everyone who suggested Kiss Cartoons as a good idea to get stuff, I did it, and wow, it really works out. Thank you.
Where is the darn thing? I wish for once I'd remember to label these boxes.
You can't always judge labels. Or get them, in this case.
Maybe it's in that one on the bottom.
Big back too strong!
Oh, dang nabbit, it's not in there either.
Wow, a lot of kid stuff in there.
Sisterhood Social is right around the corner.
Okay.
It'd be nice to award the winner of the big race a ribbon from when we hosted the very first social.
So this is like just for Sidekicks episode. You know, it shows like another story from a time where another thing happened, which is cool.
And looky here. My, how Apple Bloom used to love watching you make that thing fly. It's like she thought you was magic. Right, enough reminiscing. Gotta find that ribbon.
It's very easy to entertain kids. I should know. I work at Chuck E. Cheese.
If you would just help me pull this box, then maybe I can.
Let's abandon your grandma.
Found her.
Apparently abandoning your grandmother is the best course of action. Don't take that in literal context. Don't do that. Anyway, so yeah. So this is going to be an episode that's going to show the separate story of what happened in parallel, which is cool because I was really wondering why they didn't show any kind of reaction with Sweetie Belle or Apple Bloom. And Brotherhood Social, something to do with Big Mac, so I was right about that part. This is going to be great. Oh, I can already tell the greatness within this. Something involving redemption of being the best sibling or something like that. Needs work, but it was good. The good enthusiasm.
At the Sisterhood Social. Those other fillies aren't gonna know what hit them.
Oh, hey there, Big Mac. Did you want something?
Yep.
Hold that thought. Applejack, you are the most awesome sister ever.
I stopped with the facepalm count, right?
Well, I think it's sweet that you hold that opinion, but
It's not opinion. It's objective fact. You've saved Equestria like a gazillion times.
Xillion and one. Thank you very much.
You're the best sister of all time. Probably the best apple of all time.
Because she existed a long time.
Yep.
And with you by my side, I am guaranteed to taste sweet, sweet sisterhood social victory. Go apples, go, go, go apples, go!
I like how real
I think
he's
Big Mac's
acting
got
right
something
now.
He wants to show you.
Oh, hey, is that the toy we used to play with when I was little?
Yep.
Neat. All right then, let's get back to practicing.
Alright, I like how real that situation was. I actually feel with that. That happened to me once. I'm not.
We're gonna run through of our juggling routine, make sure our harmonies are tight in our song, and see if we can't beat our best pieing time.
Hold on, Sugar Cube. I need a minute to talk with Big Mac.
Mind if I go ahead and start eating this pie?
Might as well. Nothing's gonna stop you. Exactly. So, cool.
Hey, Big Mac. You all right?
Yep.
Nope, no, nothing's alright. That's the annoying yep.
Down back there.
Nope.
That's a yep, not a yup.
Come on. You can tell me. You feeling a little left out? Apple Bloom and I have been spending a lot of time together getting ready for the social. What in the...
Okay, I was wondering if that was gonna happen.
You're being summoned, Applejack! This is so cool!
Yep.
Wonder where you're being coached.
Not for long.
That's what you're supposed to do when you get there. Obviously, it is something awesome because you're awesome. But what if you're being summoned to solve a friendship problem? That means you'll have to miss the Sisterhood social. And if you have to miss the social, then I'll have to miss the social. Which means I won't be able to taste sweet, sweet victory.
I love the slow realization of how this is a bad thing to her.
Let's go
My.
over to Twilight's castle and see what's what. Maybe it's just a false alarm.
Yeah, maybe, even though we got through with the episode.
It was a false alarm.
I said maybe it's a false alarm.
There's a difference, Apple Bloom. There's a
I
difference.
have to go to Manhattan.
Can't you just tell that map it'll have to wait a couple days?
No can do, Sugar Cube. When duty calls, I gotta answer right away.
She said
I'd
calls.
be setting for my little sister if I didn't.
This can't be happening!
Well, it is.
Awesomeness is backfiring on me!
I'm sorry.
That's so good. I don't know whether to know that like a compliment or like a self-loathing thing. I don't know.
Breakfast, come and get it!
You're so cool, but it's messing me up, man. That's hilarious.
Oh, it's no use, Big Mac. If I know my Apple Bloom, she won't come out of a funk this funky till her big sister gets back.
Can I say I can actually eat 80% of the stuff that's on that plate? It's very weird.
Hey, Apple Bloom, the social is gonna start in a few hours. Thought you might want to go with us. Since Rarity and Applejack are out of town, you and Sweetie Belle can cheer on me and Rainbow Dash instead. Pretty great they're letting you participate even though you're not technically sisters.
Even though we all wanted it to be.
Social's always had a pretty loose definition
Well, at least me.
of what constitutes a
I'm pretty sure I did.
As long as you share a bond that represents the spirit of the social, you're in.
Thank you. In that one line, it specifies family.
Nothing better to do.
You don't have to be related.
Wash up and
As long as you
I'll meet
feel
you
that
in-
bond, man. And stop moping.
Oh, such
Sweetie
a
Belle's
shame
not
you
moping,
don't
you
get
shouldn't mope.
closer to all your second cousins. You could maybe do the social with one of them instead.
I wish I could snap with both hands, but that.
Yep.
What is it?
Dude! That's a meme face I've ever seen one.
Today is our big day. We have so got this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go sign us in.
Oh, yes.
I guess
All
I'm
of the
just a
yes.
little jealous you two get to compete and I don't. But
Hmm.
at least I get to be here and cheer you on.
Oh my god, you Sweetie Belle, you're so different.
To be here too. Guess she changed her mind. Hey, there you are.
And we know how much of an impact the last one was.
Victory? Not exactly. Seems I'm gonna get to participate after all. Applejack is back from Manhattan already? That must mean Rarity is back too. No.
This requires me to tackle you.
But it turns out my long lost cousin Orchard Blossom was able to make it last minute.
Really?
Your cousin who what now?
Well, I do declare it's harder today than the business end of a corn cob pie.
Oh God.
Oh my, I'm so delighted to meet your little friends, Apple Bloom.
Stop.
Your dear and beloved Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo, Cousin Orchard Blossom.
It is my extraordinary pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Only real men dress up in ink.
Big man! Why, as charmed as I am that you find me in the slightest resemblance to such a fine and noble product of the apple clan, I am astonished in equal measure. However, I shall take this startling observation under advisement, given that it's from such an astute and perceptive filly as yourself.
This is taking a lot to get used to.
I've been told before I'm pretty observant.
I haven't the slightest doubt.
Oh.
Me. My dearest cousin Applejack is regrettably unable to be here as planned, so I, her cousin Orchard Blossom, will accompany Apple Bloom in her stead.
No.
I
Stop.
think that's acceptable to all concerned.
Cousin Orchard Blossom, huh?
Why do I even wear glasses when I'm watching the show?
A lot of relatives, but I feel like she would have mentioned you.
Definitely.
Why, you must be Rainbow Dash. You're Scootaloo's. How are y'all related again?
Why don't I just let you finish sighting in? But don't think me and Scootaloo are gonna take it easy on you just because you're a stallion.
Big Mac too good.
Excuse me. I have to go to the bathroom.
Ooh.
You mean powder your muzzle, don't you, dear?
Oh God.
A feminine-like reference to nature's call, don't you agree?
My entire code is being rewritten right now as I'm trying to process this episode.
Have they called your brother's bluff yet?
No.
But they're about to. I can't bear to watch.
Oh, he's in.
Apple Bloom! They've approved us as a pair! Hurry along now, precious.
I can't believe they bought it.
I'm not going.
Wants to help you out like this.
Mm.
Weird, but sweet.
I swear to you, if it wasn't for the fact that I already know about Big Mac, if I saw this episode first, I would legit think that was a.
Great.
Never mind.
Now, where are our next competitors?
Oh God.
Here we are!
Oh God. Oh God.
This one, please. Excellent choice. Ma'am.
You sure you know all the words? Because it took Applejack a pretty long time to get it down.
Did it now?
Watch, he's gonna nail it. When he nails it, he just.
We all love our brothers and our fathers and mothers. We honor them like every family should. But there's something that's quite unique when my sister's there with me, and we share that special bond of sisterhood.
Is a special kind of friend. Sisterhood.
Oh God.
Bond that never ends.
Ugh.
It's not always perfect.
Ugh.
You'll be misunderstood. But together you'll always have sisterhood.
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 Stop.
Sisterhood. Sisterhood.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Are you okay, Cousin Orchard Blossom? You sounded like you were catching a cold or something else that would make your voice sound totally different right at the end of the song.
Just a frog in my throat.
I was literally thinking that. Oh my God,
We have another event in which two parts
Dude.
Lie, that certainly didn't go as I had planned. But don't you worry. We'll get you a blue ribbon yet, Apple Bloom.
You sure about that?
As sure as my name is Cousin Orchard Blossom.
That's not a good. Ethan, you're.
C-O-U-S-I-N-S. Which two sisters
of cousins
are the best?
We are Apple Bloom and Applejack. I mean Orchard Jack. Blossom forever.
Yeah! Yeah! Where's that yeah when you need it? Oh my god, this is the best episode ever. It doesn't matter. Every other episode compels a comparison. Of course I'm joking, but seriously though. Dude. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't choose to wear something more casual. Why, I knew that juggling routine like the back of my hoof. But never you mind. There is still the race to be run.
I really appreciate all the effort, Big Cousin Orchard Blossom. But maybe we just skip the whole obstacle course thing and call it a day.
Maybe you should.
I wouldn't hear of it. Your cousin Orchard Blossom may be many things, but she is not a quitter.
I'm sure she's not.
Just gotta do it, man.
Like Applejack said, there'll be more Sisterhood socials down the line, and I'm sure
That you will not specify when they actually occur, because, you know,
But
reasons.
you wanted to win at this Sisterhood social, and no matter what, I am gonna get you that win. Why,
It's impossible, you're like below 90. I don't know why I said 90. You're below negative 80 points. How can you barely keep up with that?
All right, Scootaloo. Remember the parts where teamwork really comes into play.
how could I forget? We've been training all week.
Okay, hot stuff. What's our move on the grape squish?
The alley-oop,
Apple toss?
flip-flop,
Egg carrot?
flutterbomb.
Yeah!
Yeah, they're solid.
Competitive sisters, take
Mm.
your positions. Get ready. Let me say it.
Oh god.
Nice jump, Scoot!
Getting better with that. Nailing it. Just nailing it. Just destroying this. Literally destroying this course. Hmm. Pushing hay is really hard. Yeah, I remember that. Please explode. 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 No explosion. Darn it. Oh wow, you can do that? I did not know you could do that. That's cool. Hey, it's not cheating.
Yikes! You almost squished me.
Tell me about it. Wait, what? How does... Never mind. Earth Pony magic, whatever.
Pick up those hooves, Apple Bloom. Why, you're barely moving at a mosey. Come on, June buggies, like you've never carried an egg before.
Weird.
As fast as I can.
Yeah. Jeez, okay, I don't know if that's fair. Oh, obliterating the course is apocalyptic. Oh. No, don't spike! Don't spike! Don't spike! Cool.
I mean, victory is ours, sweet Apple Bloom.
Good work.
Uh-oh, indeed!
I think she's nice.
Knowing you'd eventually get busted for being a stallion.
Oh no! we've known all along.
Oh, you were there from the
Sisterhood
beginning.
Social has always had a loose policy when it comes to what counts as a sister. But we do have a strict policy when it comes to sports ponyship. In your sister's desperation to win, he used brute strength to physically take out the competitors.
Yeah, he destroyed it.
That kind of behavior is not just
Literally.
becoming of a lady, but quite frankly, of any pony. And for that, you two are hereby
Disqualified.
disqualified.
Yeah, pretty much called that, but it was so cool.
Looks like we win, Squirt.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
I should have just waited until the next social to win with Applejack.
She had fun. I surely did. You're not gonna find her. You're late. I'm really happy I stopped the count. I mean, like, I can't even keep count at this point. I think it just broke. Let's just say it broke.
Mad, right?
Yep.
I mean, let's face it. You dressing up as my cousin Orchard Blossom was a pretty crazy idea in the first place.
Yep.
And it's not like you got me disqualified from the social forever or anything.
No.
I'll participate next time with Applejack.
Next time, you know.
It's fine.
Again. Not specifying on what time. It's just next time it shows up.
Why you went so crazy there at the end of the race? I mean, I know you like to win and all, but
Just say a year's been passed. Jeez.
tell me what's going on.
Nope.
All right. Well, it's getting late. You coming?
Nope.
Okay. See you later, I guess.
Come on, dude. You gotta open up. Don't let her dreams be. There we go.
Yeah?
You made me
When
stop.
you were little, you used to look up to me. Thought I was the best thing since Zap Apple Jam. Things are different now. Applejack's the hero of the Apple family. Always rushing off to save Equestria. And I'm just here on the farm, doing chores, helping out the way I can. Nothing special, nobody's hero. I guess I just thought, oh, never mind. Here I am about to start blabbering on about my feelings. You don't want to hear all this.
Yes, I do.
I guess I just thought if I could fill in for Applejack at the social and get you a blue ribbon, well, I could be some pony you looked up to again. Be your hero again. Even if it was for just a day. It was foolish, and I'm ashamed. Please, I just want to be alone right now.
Yeah, well, too bad, you big goof. 'Cause I'm not going anywhere. And I know that you're always gonna be here when I need you. Heck, you'll do a whole obstacle course in high heels if you think it'll help me get something I want. You're my big brother. You've always been a hero to me, Big Mac, and you always will be. I'm real sorry I haven't been letting you know that's how I feel. Guess both of us have been holding back when it comes to expressing ourselves, huh?
Yep.
Big Mac, Apple Bloom, your sister's home. She says she got quite a story to tell about her trip to Manhattan. Be there in a bit. I'm spending some quality time with my big brother. Hey, Big Mac,
Yup.
how do you think Cousin Orchard Blossom would describe this sunset?
Why, dear, I do declare this is the most beautiful sunset my eyes have ever looked upon. Though sitting here on these tree roots is a trifle uncomfortable for my hindquarters.
A lot of things in my life that I thought about, and this is one thing I haven't really thought about in my entire history of watching this show. There's been an episode for every character, like every Prime episode, where the main center focus is on one particular character. But one character who has never really got the primary spotlight is the best character in the entire show, Big Macintosh. Oh god, that is amazing. Like, I mean, primary center focus, not talking about the Valentine's Day one where he had like a very big role in. I mean, like, he is like the main center focus. He's the person getting the attention all the way through. Got the most lines in the show. Episode, I meant. Dude! Best Big Mac episode ever. Alright? My mind is still trying to render everything that I just watched. It's like, ugh. Oh, wow. The eclipse time is like 2 hours. And it hasn't even been 2 hours yet. Oh, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, man, I love this episode. Just pure out, I love this episode. Now, yeah, it had a just for sidekicks, kind of, demo, how do you say it? Can't say feel because, then it'll mean like the episodes are the same. No, they're not the same. It had the Just for Sidekicks theme that it showed the separate story that you didn't know that was mentioned in another thing. Yeah, that sort of deal. And I like this episode a little too much, like a little too much, actually. And we can now describe as Steven, Big Macintosh, and Dipper are real men. Only real men do those things that those three characters did. Because main confirmation, do not leave it your head. Now, okay. Now I see, I gain my bearings. I love this episode for the message that it brings. I feel for Big Mac right now. I never had a little sister, and neither I think I never will. But I do have nieces, and I have no nephews. So this just goes to show, have a bunch of sisters that are older than me, and those sisters then have their own children that are, again, not male. So again, there's like 5 males in our family of like 50,000. So it's just like, exaggeration aside, it's a lot. I am the only person to carry on the genes of my father, and whatever the heck that's whole lineage stuff is supposed to go on. But in the end, I didn't have a little sister to ever look up upon me as a person to look forward to becoming or something like that. And same thing's not going well for my nieces. Giselle's one of my nieces, and she barely knows I exist. And when she does know I exist, we don't have very good conversations with each other. We have fun sometimes, but, it's just like I'm never around enough. I'm never really seem to talk to her as much. And I would really like to have one of my nieces, either Giselle or Shelby, look at me as a dude who succeeds. So that's why I'm really in college again. There's plenty of reasons why I'm in college. Prime reason is because I have a dream and I intend to get it done. But a lot of other reasons that aren't selfish. I want to be looked at as a thing to look forward to, and not a bum, which is a thing that my sister likes to call me and a lot of other people bums. But it's a funny double meaning thing. If you already know the double meaning, you already know why it's funny. But still, I like this episode for how relativity it is to me. And Big Mac, I think, don't quote me on this because I'm not really the best. I think this is the most Big Mac has ever talked. You can debunk me saying that by saying that the person who did like the voices for the persona that Big Mac did, again, not good with names, no matter what name it is. If it's a name, I'm gonna forget it. Wherever Big Mac was, if that was a different voice actor, still, it was a Big Mac technically talking, in a sense. This is more than he's talked in any other episode by himself, on his own. Even comparing all the times he sang, well, he didn't even sing. Heck, he didn't even sing in those. He only sang once. And then he got a scratchy throat for the rest of the thing. So yeah, this would be the prime episode where he has talked the most, especially for that last monologue. That last monologue actually got me in tears. I don't know if you were seeing them, but they were there. They were there, and they were real. I felt that. I feel that. The feels were in this episode, and I love it. And in comparison to me, I find this episode to be better than the last episode. That's right, I actually find the side story better than the actual story where they went on the adventure. And even though they warmed my heart seeing that final moment, this final moment warmed my heart 10 times more. My heart grew more than 3 sizes this hour. I gotta tell you that much. So, yeah, okay. Well, anyway, this is D1 Bit of Brony. I'll see you guys next time. Again, not watching the movie until the end of season 5 because reasons, my own personal reasons. And that's it. So, yeah, later.
Bum 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 ba da ba da dum bum bum ba da ha bum 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 ba da ba da bum bum ba da ha bum ba da ba da bum ba da ha. Every pony's saying you should learn to express your voice, but if talk doesn't seem like it's the answer, luckily you have a choice. When you find you've got the music in you, find you've got the music in you. Bum 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 ba da